Hello guys, the coin here. So this is an evening market report after the markets have closed. So we actually saw some positive momentum to the upside, quite surprisingly, on the Dow. We're taking a look at Bitcoin right now, which actually broke out like the rest of the stock market. It's now making kind of a bear flag here on the tops. The buying momentum has vanished, so I don't know if this is supposed to continue. Could be, still is a possibility, but we have to wait. So looks like the market has actually stopped moving up. So let me take a look at the Dow Jones, which actually, once again, today was a very surprising day. Very surprising day. Never a single way. So the Dow Jones actually closed to the upside here, closed rallying. The futures market let me take a look. The futures market, well, as of right now, still kind of going up as well. Yeah, once again, very surprising today, the market moving up and stuff, but okay, no problem. You have to ride with the trend, so that's good. Let me check out silver. Well, silver's not doing much right now. We go here to the 1 hour. Still in that rising wedge, or in this pennant formation here. So still unclear what the direction is. Take a look at gold. Gold is actually looking very bullish right now. With the stock market going up, well, that helps gold as well. So gold is doing very well, very well. Let's take a look at crude oil here. Crude oil actually looks quite good as well at the moment. So let me take a look at the Euro USD. So the euro looks like it came from the lows. It was actually quite up today, early in the morning, or early, yeah, well, about 12, and then it started to dump. Now it's starting to go up again, so yep, yeah, the market's despite of all the bad news, all the bad stuff, second wave, and the market just wipes it off. I don't know. Very suspicious here about what's going on, but but it is what it is. Want to know what the weirdest thing about all this is? Let me just look at the volume here. Are you seeing the volume? So this was actually responsible for the pump here. Less volume coming in, less volume, and less volume. This little volume, look, lesser volume coming in and still continue to pump up the market. Take a look at this high here, which coincides to this high, this here. So I guess that was the last one. Took a look how low this volume is to bring the markets up. Something is fishy, man, because once again, this is not organic, guys. I don't know, if this, look, it's decreasing volume here, right? We just compare it here. Something is very fishy in this, man. Yeah, this market has been, in my opinion, has been artificially pumped, Just take a look at this. Look, the volume is actually going down. Look at the pump volume. But still, this little quantity of pump, is actually enough to bring the markets up. So, beats me. So we had a little bit of selling here, but, it's not, at least as of right now, is not good enough to bring the markets down. So, I don't know what's going on, but this is not organic. This doesn't look like everybody's going crazy and buying, This is just, here. You can take a look better at here. Look, here. This must have been the signal here that that the market is going to get pumped, Just taking a look at this wick here, and then market pumped. So this was actually the highest volume in here, so it was kind of a pre-pump going on, and now the volume is gone. There's no volume left, so the market is dumping. Yeah, man, this really looks very artificial, man. Just taking a look at these volume, man. These volumes are ridiculous, man. It's just, it's just ridiculous how little pumps and like I said, take a look. Volume is actually decreasing, but it continues to bring the market higher. Man, this is so. This is incredible, man. That kind of manipulation that's going on. Unfortunately, I can't check the markets. The Dow Jones. You can't even check the volume here. You can't even check the volume on the Dow Jones. You can check the volume on the futures, but not on the Dow Jones. So, man, this is nothing organic about this market, man. It's just artificial pumps and dumps, and that's what it looks like, man. So the futures market is still trying to go up. Well, at least here in the futures market, you can see there's something going on. The market was already going down, and then the heavy selling actually started. And then we had kind of a dump on the way down. Then we had the pump here. Then the volume went to the gutter. Yeah, and now the volume hasn't returned yet, at least in the end of the session. Yeah, it actually came about, but Well, at least, like I said, I can't find any flaws here in the Dow Jones futures, but in the Bitcoin market it's actually quite obvious, man. Quite obvious to what is going on. So little volume, and so little little pump, you know, can bring the market that high without any real any real volume whatsoever, man. That is the most surprising about all this move. So the futures market is, yeah, it looks like it's still up. So we're having some kind of a resistance right now. Let's see if it's able to break. Let's see if it is able to break this resistance one here. No, because if it is able to break this resistance level here, yeah, that would be more, at least for me, a more bullish sign here. Then we would go to the R2, resistance 2. So let's see what happens. Bitcoin is dumping a little bit, but we have to wait and see what's going on here. So Bitcoin actually fall down this rising wedge here, or bearish flag, or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, it hasn't retraced much because, once again, the stock market, the futures market is also up, so there isn't, the futures market is actually going up a bit. So unless the futures market breaks that breaks this resistance one here, there isn't much going on. Let me just take a look at what is happening in the coin market cap. So Bitcoin actually gained 0.94%, Ethereum 1.33, XRP 0.51, Bitcoin Cash 1.01, Bitcoin SV has lost 0.04%, Litecoin is up, Binance, Crypto.com, EOS. So let's take a look at who are the biggest gainers here. So Nervous Network is the highest gainer with 19.44%, Swissborg 14.49, Elrond 10.28, Engine Coin 9.87, Bancor 8.44, Digibyte 7.66. So one of the reasons that Digibyte is still up, so there are rumors that Coinbase is going to list Digibyte, so I guess it's one of the motives for Digibyte to be up. We have Electronium 6.86%, Crypto.com coin 6.01, Cosmos, Quant, Celsius, Cardano. Yeah. That's basically what's going on in the crypto market. not much organic, not much volume here moving the markets. You know, it's just a glimpse of volume here. You know, this is really this is the most artificial pump. Not the most, because I've seen them before, because I have been checking the markets, and these pumps, you know, they're so unnatural, man. You know, yeah, unless the volume comes actually from Binance. But let me just take a look at what is happening, what has been happening here in Binance in regards of volume, to see if Binance is the responsible one. Because yeah, in Binance, at least we know, but it is. It looks like it is. I'm just checking here, and by the looks of it, let me just remove the RSI swing indicator here. So yeah. Here, telling that the low was on. So this is when the market started to pump up. Then here, and here at the top. Here, yeah. There's more volume on Binance, so I believe that Binance is mostly responsible for this bump, because Coinbase didn't have all that volume going on. So so let me take a look at Bitcoin ticker here just to check once again the volume in the last 3 hours. There was some volume, but nothing that justifies a pump like that. You know, that's just the plain truth in here. So let me go back to the 1 day. To the 1 day chart. Yeah, this is kind of a pattern that I picked up. Just checking here. Yeah, let's see if this is the top, or if we were if we were going to continue to move up. Although once again, this is also dependent on the stock market. So let me just take a look here, see if anyone is around. Nobody's around, so let me just continue to make a little bit of investigation here. No, that's what I wanted to show you guys here. You know what the problem is? Is that once again the volume continues to dry up, even in Binance, man. The volume is just continuing to go down. So, you know, if there is not enough volume whatsoever here, right? There's just not enough volume here. Not enough volume to keep these markets up. Volume is continuing to dry up, and this is, once again, this is a bearish move, guys. It doesn't matter what people believe or whatever. Look, this is bearish because, you know, there isn't enough volume to continue to keep the markets up. So this is basically what's going on. trying to match up these. It's a pattern. I can't remember anymore where I got it, but I believe it was from the Brave New Coin. So it looks like we still don't want to dump as yet. That's why I'm stretching it here. Let's see if I can make it a little bit more clearer. Just stretch it one more time to see if I can find something of relevance here. Hard to believe that it will take so long for the market to dump. Could this be it? I don't think so. Just go back to the 3-day charts. I guess it has to be on a lower time frame to better see, to better see these patterns here. If I can see something relevant. Is acting a little bit different. Although we had this high here, could it be this one? Just let me check here. Can't be, because if that would be the case, the market would be already dumping. Now I'm just trying to compare patterns here to try to understand what is going to happen next, but very easy. Although, yeah. Not always easy to make this work here. Now let's see if compressing helps it a little bit. I guess not. Yeah. Here. So I guess this must be a little if if this is actually right in here. So we had to dump, we dumped here, we pumped, we dumped. Now this is the first dump, I guess. This is here, this is the second dump. We went up. This might be it here. This was the dump, so we having a little over-reflexive rally here, which actually looks like it. So if this is a reflexive rally and then we start to dump again, yeah. So this, if this is true, then still hard to see. So this here was this, so this here must be this. So yeah, like I said, we're going to have a little bit of a reflexive rally here, but it's hard to make these patterns out sometimes. Let me just put it a little bit here to the downside so that I can make a better comparison here. So I guess this was this top here. Yeah, this actually matches quite well here, so just put it back here. So this was the pump, this was the dump, it went a bit low, and we start to move up. Well, that doesn't show. Then we had this dump here, which is possible to be this here. We went up, we dumped again, we went up, and we had another little bit of a dump, then we went up, then we wicked out, and here is the wick, I guess. Just try to reason with this here. So after this wick to the upside, we had this dump here. We had the dump, then we had pump and dump. Start to go up a little bit higher, and then we dumped again. Start to move up. Then we pumped, although this was not a very big pump here. Then we start to go down again, kind of like this here. Then we had this pump here. Then we went down. Yeah. They look a little bit different. So once again, this was the pump here, dump, pump, dump, pump. This was the top, I guess, although this was supposed to be the higher top. Doesn't matter. Then we had kind of a dump here, and we went up again, but this was actually the higher high. Start to dump, dumped. This wasn't as low as this one. Pump and dump. So yeah, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the last pump in here that we're going to get before we go down. I don't know. But like I said, there's not much going on. The volume is just gone from the market, so nobody pumping this anymore. But the price still remains reasonably stable, so there isn't many shenanigans going on right now. Futures market is actually moving a little bit higher. Just let me take a look at the RSI indicator here. Let me put the pivots back in. So we're currently at resistance 1. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, this might be short-lived pump. I wasn't expecting that about the stock market, but yeah, let's see how much it lasts. I don't believe it will last much longer here, as well as Bitcoin, but we have to see. We have to continue to see what's happening here. So yeah. So I will end the stream right now. Not much going on. Let's see if this continues to pump through the night or not. So I am the coin, and I'm out.